Next question is from Adrian. Can running strengthen the ankles if they're weak?
You know, okay, technically, yes, but here's why in the real world, no. Because running is a skill, it's not something that people practice and get good at. They just go out and run.
And it's explosive.
It's dynamic, it's explosive. If you have weak ankles and then you just go start to run, your running patterns are going to be based off of the weakness that you have. And so what's going to happen is you're going to end up strengthening the weakness. In other words, you're going to be strengthening muscle recruitment patterns that help
suboptimal.
They move around or they compensate for weak ankles. If you have weak ankles and you start running, here's what will happen to you. Either A, you'll get ankle pain, or most likely back pain and knee pain. This is very common where people start running and like, why do my knees hurt so much? Why do my knees hurt so much? And they try to get different shoes and cushion or more cushion in their feet and whatever. But no, if you have weak ankles, you want to do controlled strengthening exercises to strengthen your ankles and then slowly progress yourself to the point where then you can run while maintaining good technique and form with the stronger ankles. But don't just jump into running.
Not only that, but you're also strengthening the ankles in the same plane. And most common injuries when it comes to weak ankles is like rolling the ankle and stuff like that. And so you're getting maybe a little bit stronger ankles from running in the sagittal plane all the time, but that creates an even greater imbalance between that and your ability to move laterally. And so you're more susceptible to rolling an ankle, doing something left or right, or rotating. So, you know, doing some running, which is not even, and it's not even taking the ankle through full range of motion either. So now you're doing a repetitive movement. You're strengthening it in a shortened range of motion in the same plane. You're
explosively.
Explosively. You're not doing your ankles any favor by going out and running. Like if you've been told you have weak ankles, then you should strengthen them in their fullest range of motion and dynamically.
But controlled. And if they're weak, you got to start
strengthening the feet, start strengthening, I mean, really gradually. I do like, you know, after you go through the process of stabilizing and, you know, adding mobility and like ways to strengthen, you know, the potential from all different planes. I have seen some interesting progression in terms of like, we were talking about those platforms that have a little bit of an angle to them and just doing common squats or things with your ankles challenged on a little bit of a degree. So, you know, kind of gradually increasing the range with that, you know, that would make sense to me as a trainer, but that's, again, you know, that's a little bit further along, you know, the process, but the first step is to just really strengthen the feet and work on good walking patterns.
I did a video for this a long time ago. I don't know, maybe Andrew can find it. I don't remember what it was. I think it was titled "Weak Ankles." Maybe it was. You put a quarter. You go barefoot, and you put a quarter under the soft pad where the big toe is at, and you're trying to drive. And what's really common when people elevate their heels is their heels will kick out or collapse because their ankles are unstable and weak. And so the exercise is being able to drive through the quarter, keep your ankles in a neutral position, and then the progression to that is to go into a body weight squat.
From there.
And that's a great, ankle strengthening exercise.
If you have weak ankles, your risk of injury is much higher in your ankles. And so then you're going to go run. Like, terrible idea. It is not going to strengthen your ankles. I know the whole, like, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger type of deal, but this is the one thing that'll kill you. So.